Today on the channel, we're back again for another double dose of KWK collectibles, Max Moon.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another KWK unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a double dose of Max Moon straight from outer space. But of course, for all your Max Moon needs and a whole lot more, hit up KWK and all their affiliates. They got a lot of people all over the world that are shipping these products out. So if you want your Max Moon, dial them up, check out the website. They got the links to everybody and everywhere you can purchase these from, of course. And shout out to KWK for continually coming out with these figures here. And I can't believe it. Here we are in 2025. This will be my 6 Max Moon figures in my collection. We went from 0 to 100 just like that. We never had Max Moon figures, and now I have 6 in my collection. And of course, we'll compare all those later on in this video. And of course, we're going to do this video like we do all the other videos on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We got a lot of figures in the pipeline from KWK as well. Cover them seemingly every single week in the toy news with all their new stuff as we're filming right now. They got the Berserker on the way. They got Well Done. They just really announced just recently here. Club KWK, they're asking about Jameson. Where do you want Jameson? I just hope we get Jameson. I love the idea of Jameson. A lot of good stuff coming from KWK, and we've unboxed pretty much everything from KWK. And gun to my head right now, that Minotaur figure could be my favorite retro figure of all time. It really could be. It is absolutely amazing with that extra head. That is really one of the gold standard Mount Rushmore retros outside of the Hasbro's, Mattels, things like that. But let's dive into Max Moon. That's what we're here for today. And we're going to start with the blue outfit, which I think of more than the red, I think as many do. But we got him here. We've seen Club KWK, or we've seen KWK before in the packaging designs, of course. Looking good on the bubble. Got the glamour shot over here to the side. You got the big logo. It's all about branding at the end of the day. Really feels Hasbro card-like here. You got the big J hook out there at the top. Looking very nice. On the back, we got the tail of the tape, of course. Big cross sell. It's growing out there. You know me. I love a cross sell. So we got that going on down there. Even got my name shouted out in the thank you. So I always appreciate that. Very cool to see. Got the tail of the tape on Max Moon, and then that same glamour shot of Max Moon as well. Club KW. I keep wanting to call it just Club KWK, but it is KWK Kayfabe Heroes, of course. The club is something entirely different, but also similar at the same time. You're welcome if you got a collared shirt. I couldn't get in there today. Max Moon, height 6'2", weight unknown, because he's in space, so who knows how to weigh anybody in space. Born May 11th, 1961, from not just outer space, the outer space is where he's from. Real name Thomas Borick. Career highlights: AWA World Tag Team Champion, USWA World Tag Team Champion, TASW Texas Tag Team Champion, CWF Heavyweight Champion. How about that? Contains small parts, not a toy, 18 and up, as we do know. But looking at everything else is what it is right here. But looking good here, and it's time to get him off the package. You know me, I'm a min-on-card guy at heart, but I got to do it for science. Got to do it for outer space, and I love that pull-off right there. Nothing too dangerous. That is the perfect pull-out. Tight enough not to fall off the card, but nice and easy, clean off the carding. I am here for that. See you later. Goodbye. And now we got Max Moon out of the package. Max Moon doing Max Moon things is what he's doing here. We got the jock strap mask over the top. Looking very good in the blue. Got the big braid down the back. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Playing all those outer spaceman hits, I guess. They're just like you and me, I guess, out there. He's got the pouty lips going on. And once again, we've seen these before. It's a lot of the same of what we've seen. And we'll see if we can figure out some differences between them. You do got that piping, which I like that's sculpted in on the arms on here. We've seen that before as well. Almost like a computer readout or something on the chest there in the pink and yellow, looking good. Same thing down to the tights. The silver really pops on this one, as does the tealish kind of blue, lighter blue, we'll call it, not necessarily teal. You got the 2 fists of Max Moon Fury, of course, as we know. And very nice tight joints. Not loose at all. Very, very tight. Nice movement on the joints right here. Of course, both arms do move all the way around. Head back and forth, waist articulation, the traditional articulation right there. KWK brand 2025, all rights reserved. No numbers on the bottom of this one down here either. But looking good. Like I said, we've seen it before. No holes in the feet to put on a stand either for that one. But it does look like Max Moon. There's no doubt about it. You know who this is. And I guess let's grab some other blue Max Moons. Of course, got the first one here that had the jetpack apparatus over the top. A little bit more duller in the paint scheme on this one, but still very, very cool. I like that one with all the extra accessories. Now, I did have a prototype version I got a while back. I'm trying to figure out the difference between this and the prototype. Obviously, the bottom of the prototype has nothing on the feet. This one does have the branding on the feet here. Very, very similar to my eye. The little belt color is a little bit different. The pink on the chest color is a little bit different there. But besides that, very, very similar as you can imagine here. Yeah, very similar. But 3 of these bad boys right here going on. Who knew I had that big of a Max Moon collection? Time for the top 5 Max Moon is what it's time for. But we're not done. We got another Max Moon, this one in red, and never really saw him in red. Was there like one promo image or something? Obviously, I believe this is like Photoshop doctored over here. KWK branding, same kind of packaging we saw before, but the red hue to it instead. On the back of the package, identical to the back, just the different colorings going on. Same readout, same cross-sell, same thank you list. Shout out to KWK once again. Looking good, Max Moon. Now, how easy is this one going to come off? You never know. Maybe that was just luck on that last one. This one's seemingly a little tighter, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Same thing, man. I commend them. It's the little things in life, I say sometimes here. See you later. Goodbye. But that came off clean. For somebody who likes to keep their carding, want it to come off clean. Absolutely beautiful. See you later. Goodbye. And now we got Max Moon all over again, this time in red. Yes, red KWK style this time. Very similar, obviously. Same pose, same articulation. Don't need to walk through that again. Same face, same braid in the hair. The difference is obviously the colors on this one. Bright red and black attack, and that pink chest going on as well. Looking very good, though, between the two. Very good. Yeah, same figure. It's just different paint color scheme. It's a repaint. It's a variant. Whatever you want to call it is what it is with this one here. Once again, very tight in the articulation. You got to kind of bust through that gloss and paint, but that is no problem, as we can see here. Uh-oh. As I say that now, there we go. Always scared I'm going to break it, but I don't think so. I don't think so. It's like a computer. You're not going to break it. You're not going to break it. One thing I did forget on the articulation is the hands have articulation on here. So you do have that going on. But besides that, it is the one we've seen in the past in red, of course. And we've had this before. Got the prototype version right here to compare it to. He does still got that little arrow sign pointing right down there. So I don't know what that's all about still. It does look good. Yeah, everybody wants an arrow pointing to the bottom of their butt, I guess. Exit hole only, I think it says right there. But looking good between these two. Not quite the same differences as the last one. Pretty much spot on. I'm trying to spot anything with my untrained eye. I do not see any differences between these two here, really. Maybe a little bit glossier. I don't know. You guys tell me, of course. But not a bad piece of business. Definitely don't think of him in red very often. But it does look good. It definitely shines. There's no doubt. But we did get one in yellow once upon a time. Part of that first release as well. So we've had quite the amount of course, Max Moon figures. Uh-oh, lost him. Took a header on me right there. But we've had a lot. 6 to be exact right here. Could we get more Max Moons? Could we get a big rubber guy Max Moon? Could we get other retro Max Moons? Could we get more of the elite WWE style Max Moons in the future? I don't know. But as of right now, this is a solid figure. I don't know if you need 6 of them like I do in my collection, but I think you find the one you like the best, and you definitely need a little bit of representation of Max Moon in your collection, as it is a really good figure here. Right up there with the Minotaur, in all honesty. I really enjoy the Max Moon figure. So KWK, keep pumping them out. They keep going with a lot of stuff. Seemingly every month we got a new pre-order with all the different variants. It's a lot to keep track of, but I would recommend finding the one you like best, diving into that right there. But this one, not a bad day at the office here with the blue and red attack. So there it is, Max Moon, KWK. What's your guys' thoughts? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast each and every Tuesday, The Kyle Peterson Show, wherever podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for Max Moon, the man from outer space, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?